NoFap day 105. So I have made it past the 100-day mark. I've made it past the 100-day mark. And I want to talk about orgasm. I want to talk about the act of busting a nut. The act of I want to talk about that. And I want to ask a question by saying, what is that? What is going on? What is happening? What is happening when you are you're just you're literally mind blown, and you're actually so mind blown that you sort of close your eyes instinctually, and your face sort of tenses up, you make these noises, you laugh, it really, like, what's happening here? What is this mind-blowing experience that is causing you to act in such a way, that is causing you to literally feel this bulge of energy in your pineal gland? Like, really, I mean, really, when you're having a powerful orgasm, like a really powerful orgasm, you feel it here. Like, you'll feel something here. You'll feel like an explosion, and you'll feel it all over your body, not just here. You'll feel it all over your body. And I'm talking about a powerful orgasm here. I'm not talking about just a genital orgasm, right? If you go watch porn and you come in like a minute, you're just gonna feel it here. It's a pretty shallow and empty orgasm. It really doesn't feel all that good compared to a full body orgasm, right? A full body orgasm. And you know, what is this experience? And what really is going on in this experience is you are experiencing ego death. You're experiencing ego dissolution. In that moment of ecstatic orgasm, you as the personality, you as the character, you as the body even, just momentarily, temporarily, do not exist. And what exists is a pure experience. It's a pure feeling. It's an experience, it's a feeling, right? Orgasm, you can't calculate an orgasm, you can't plan it out, you can't write it down, you can't quantify an orgasm, right? You can't quantify it. You can't like scientifically break it down and say, well, that orgasm was, I don't know, like 5 kilograms in weight, and it generated this amount of megawatts or something, right? It's a feeling, it's an experience, you know, you feel it, you experience it. And you know, it's like, how do you try to describe an orgasm to someone? You just say, it was, you know, and if you just tell them, oh, an orgasm is like, it's nice, it's ecstatic, but you're not even saying it with feeling, like, you're not really, then you probably haven't even experienced an orgasm in your life. When you're gonna describe an orgasm to someone, your feelings are gonna come into it, your emotions, because it's a feeling, it's an experience. And so that leads to the question, what is this experience? What is this experience? What is going on? What's going on is you are merging with the divine. You're merging with God. It's a godly experience. I think the term for orgasm in French, I don't know what the term is. I think, geez, I forgot the term. I don't want to butcher it here. But the translation for it means little death. Because it's the death of the ego. It's this temporary, momentarily death of the ego, union with all, union with the divine, merging with the oneness, merging with the force. Really, you're merging with the force. And it's very easy to see why people get addicted to sex, and it's very easy to see why we seek it so much, and why we I mean, there's some people that all they do in their life is they seek out sexual partners. I mean, really, like, that's all they do. They don't think about anything else, and they just seek out sexual partners. And the reason why many people do this, many people, that's all they're doing, right? They're just working random jobs. You know, they don't care so much. They're just sort of robotic in it, and they're eating whatever food, and that's all they're thinking about is sex, and I want to go out and I want to date somebody. And I understand it, because you want to experience that thing. You want to experience this. You want to experience the union with the divine. You want to experience the oneness. You want to experience the ego death. And you know that sex is the easiest way, because you don't have to do much. You just get into it, boom, 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 and there you go. You're experiencing this beautiful experience. Now, what if I told you that there is a way to experience this orgastic feeling, okay? Just by being in the present moment. You could be having an orgasm, having sex with everything that is around you, just by being in the present moment. There is a way to do that, and I think that we can use the experience of sex, the experience of orgasm, sexual pleasure, ecstasy, joy, union with another being, another human being. We can use that experience as a reference point to what life could be moment to moment. Meaning, the next time you find yourself with a lover and both of you have just had a mind-blowing orgasm, you're feeling beautiful, it's wonderful, the orgasms are so powerful, they're causing you tears of joy, and they're causing you uncontrollable, hysterical laughter, because the joy is overwhelming. The pleasure is overwhelming. The love is overwhelming. And you're in each other's arms, and it's beautiful. The next time you and a lover find yourself in this position, ask yourself, ask each other, how can we make it so that we both have this experience of pure pleasure, pure ecstasy, pure joy, pure connection, awareness, merging with the divine, from moment to moment in everyday life. And that's when you know you're in an arrangement whereby the two people, the two lovers in this relationship, are acting as true lovers by helping each other's soul consciousness grow. And as your soul, as your consciousness grows, you will experience more and more of that moment-to-moment joy. You will experience more and more of that cosmic orgasm, that cosmic, divine, joyful, ecstatic orgasm. Now, I can't say I have. I'm telling you what I experience from time to time. It really, from time to time, and I'm experiencing it more lately, but from time to time, I find myself sitting in a lotus position, and I find myself hysterically laughing at the joy of being. As simple as that. I find myself just bursting out with hysterical laughter, with total joy, total awe, total ecstasy. And that ecstasy just sort of burst out of me sitting in that lotus position. It's not being caused by anything else. It's just me. It's simply caused by me being there, being still, and suddenly that sort of cosmic giggle, that merging with everything just burst out. And that sort of happens to me now when I'm in a good state. If I had just taken my cold shower, I've been meditating more, and it just sort of happens to me if everything's sort of dialed in. But the idea is that sexual union, that sexual orgasm, that merging with the divine, that we can actually, if we start to work more and more towards it, and we start to meditate more and contemplate more and be aware more, that we can experience that from moment to moment. And at some point, you will feel like you don't even need to have sex anymore, because you are having sex with the universe from moment to moment. And that's such a wonderful place to be in. That is such a beautiful place to be in. The NoFap helps you to discover these places, because in that place, you're not needing anymore. You don't need to have sex. You don't need to have a lover. You don't need to have someone to share this experience with, because you are it. You are the experience. And it's such a beautiful, wonderful place to be in, because from that place, when the opportunity comes for you to experience sexual intimacy with someone else, it will be coming from a purely sharing position as opposed to needing position. See, the needing position is, I know this experience, I know how powerful it is, this orgasm, this union, this becoming one, this ego loss, ego death, temporary, momentarily ego loss. I want to experience it, I need it. And so you go out looking for partners, and you come in from this neediness. And that leads to more neediness, and that leads to jealousy and lots and lots and lots of issues in the relationship. But then when you're experiencing this cosmic orgasm, this having sex with the universe, more and more, just by virtue of being in the moment, being present here, in the now, then when you do engage in sexual intimacy with someone else, it will be coming purely from a place of, look baby, life is good, and I want to share this with you. And if the other person is on the same wavelength, and they're also very much experiencing this cosmic orgasm on their own accord, they'll also come at you from a place of, baby, it's good here and I want to share it with you. And that's when you really have some even more powerful, mind-bending, galaxy hopping and dimension hopping sex, is when the two people are like this. The two people are already having sex with the universe by just being, and now they're having sex with each other. And NoFap can really help you get in touch with those places of the cosmic, let's call it the cosmic orgasm. They can really help you get in touch with the cosmic orgasm. And that's why I recommend NoFap. It's, lots of physical benefits, mental benefits, but I think the spiritual benefits are where it's at for the NoFap. Really talk about the cosmic orgasm. It's all around us at all times. And we can use sex as a reference point, this experience of orgasm, and then when we have sex, it can be coming from a place of sharing, not needing. That's it, guys. God bless you all. Check out my free book, 5 Powerful Habits to Dominate Life in All Areas. The link for the book is in the description. Also, check out my book, The Master Player, a practical guide to win the game of life. I mean, look, you guys know I rant about this a lot. We're in an insider simulation. I am on Team Musk. I am on Team Elon Musk. I think we are inside a simulation, and the sooner we can figure out how to play and win, the better, right? And that's what the book is all about. themasterplayer.com. The link for it is in the description as well. And I'm also doing one-on-one consultations over Skype. All sessions are recorded. You can talk about anything, from anything personal to you if you're grieving for someone, or if you're having some gut issues, or whatever. If anything health related, spiritual related, consciousness related, whatever. Okay, I'll do the best that I can to get to the depth of the problem, because we get an hour to chat, an hour to talk, and an hour is not all that much. So you want to get to the depth of it as soon as possible. And I always try to bust my own ass on my own issues. Whenever I have an issue, I'm like, okay, Saeed, stop bullshitting. Let's get to the root of it. And I'll try and do the same thing with you. That's it. I'm done shamelessly promoting and advertising myself. God bless you all, guys. I love every single one of you. But don't forget to subscribe, or you're gonna sleep with the fishes.